Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at the SPY, the IWM, the Qs, the DIA, the IYT, the USO. We follow the daily, weekly, monthly time frames. We use technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. Today we're just going to look at the daily charts. Good. Tomorrow, the FOMC meeting, everything can change. So we're just going to go through these stocks really quick. I wanted to show you one thing on the 10-minute. Check this out. Somebody wanted out today, and look at this. So we chopped around, kind of faded throughout the day. We filled the gap down in here, 618, boom, we bounce right back up, and then right at the end of the day, they dump it right to the low, which was really interesting to me on some volume. Nothing crazy. We had 69 million today, but that somebody wanted out, so that caught my eye. But on the daily chart, we are down, sideways, bearish pattern, inside bar, 20 MA curling into price. Again, FOMC meeting, anything can happen. If we move up, we have some big resistance around the 216.86, 217 area. The moving averages and the 618 and the 750, and then you have gap fill in here. So if it does move up, that's what you're looking to capture. If it moves down, you're looking at it to get below the big green candle low, and then possibly fill this gap around 209.48 if this thing really starts to rumble. So either way, it could go, or maybe we just get a flat pause day and that's it. IWM. Same kind of chart, down, sideways. They try to recapture the 20 MA, couldn't get above it, rejected, tried it again, rejected again, but down, sideways, bearish consolidation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days of consolidation. That's pretty good. If there wasn't an FOMC meeting, I'd say this thing's about to crack, possibly Thursday, Friday, that it would go lower. But again, we're going to see what happens with Grandma, and we'll take it from there. Q, same stuff. Actually, it was the same stuff. They recaptured a 20, got it above here, but now we have a micro or a macro bull up sideways and a micro bear down sideways. So we'll see what happens tomorrow again. If we filled the gap or just missed it up in here yesterday, pulled back, came in, they're holding it above, and let's see what happens tomorrow with the news. 2 o'clock, guys. The Qs, the DIA. The DIA, this isn't even a better inside bar pattern, and the 20 MA is almost in the price coming in, 283.31, 181. Yeah, this is even nicer. Look at that. We have sideways action. That's curling down in the price. We'll see. Tomorrow, if we do go up, we need to get through the 20 MA, the 50 MA, and fill this gap and get through this trend line if they want to blast it off. If this starts to sell, I think it could crack through that bottom low and then fill this gap around 178.80, and if we really get going, I mean, there's a gap down here at 176.64. So again, we'll see what happens at 2 o'clock. It could be a non-event, to be honest with you. There's so much anticipation of her not doing nothing, or will she do something, or whatever she's going to do. But it's pretty crazy how everything's becoming news-driven to the point where eventually the institutional money, they're just going to dump and say, you know what, we're done. We're done playing games. You need to make a decision, and we're going to force you to make a decision because we're just going to dump it. You know, something like that. Kind of like in January when she raised the rates and then they dumped the markets on her, and everyone was like, what's going on in the beginning of the year? Oh my gosh, it's like 12 down days. What is going on? And then they stopped. They allowed it to push up. But they were like, see, don't mess with us. We're Wall Street, and you know, and you're just grandma. We can make these markets move whichever way we want to. Just think about that when you're on the table tomorrow at 2 o'clock. But anyways, down, sideways, we're below the 20 MA, the 50 MA. They try shooting it up. Nice consolidation. Let's see if this thing breaks down or breaks up, and then we'll reevaluate this chart on the IYT. Still a lagging indicator, not leading the markets. It's not healthy, in my opinion. But the USO, let's take a look at that one. So we did get a little bit of a bounce today, but it was looking ugly in the morning. You know, we gapped down. Let's see. I know there's something down in here. Gap down. They shot it up, saved the day. Look at this. It's just so crazy. 60 minutes, same thing. Straight up consolidation. Daily chart. We did hit double bottom. That's what we were talking about. Now we're shooting up a little bit. But now we're back up into the 382 retrace, so we're going to see if that can hold up there. Again, with the dollar's going to go up or down tomorrow, gold's going to fly, oil's going to be all over the place, so they're going to be shucking and driving these markets to figure out which way these are going to go. Again, let's see if this thing is down, sideways, setting up for the bearish pattern. You got the MAs all curling down in the price. They need to get this thing up. But what I was talking about earlier, check this out. So they had a ton of resistance up in this area. You have this window, you have a gap fill. And what do they, instead of blasting through the 618, the 200 MA, the 50 MA, the 20 MA, they just gap it up and keep it going right over all the resistance. You know, that's called a river theory. Takes the river, keeps on going. Why? It's like building a bridge. Why walk through the river and take a chance of getting, you know, swept off your feet and drowning when you could just pop over it and gap it up and see you later. Then it came right back in and came down. Oh, that was great. We took the SCO and actually took the SCO here, went back up. We shorted more of the USO and we took that down. We covered the USO down here too. All right, guys, for now, until tomorrow at 2 o'clock, the FOMC meeting. So we'll relook at these, we'll look at these stocks again or ETFs again to figure out where these markets are going. It will be interesting. I don't know if I'm expecting a pause day, or I think it's getting to the point where Wall Street's a little bit tired and they're just like, you know what, we're just done. We already been distributing at the top on the SPY. You know, this is classic distribution. I mean, what else are these guys doing at the top? They're just taking turns selling. My turn, your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn, and all of a sudden 3 of them, 4 of them sell, and they're like, whoa! They stop selling. The henchman pushes it up, almost recapture the 50. Then all of a sudden more distribution comes, a little bit green, more distribution, more distribution. So where do you distribute? At the highs or the lows if you're an institution? I mean, come on, guys. All right, that's it for today. Thanks for watching my videos. God bless. See you on the charts.